What is the value of a Swiss franc in US dollars? By www.theforexnittygritty.com. To find out what the value of a Swiss franc in US dollars is, one only needs to go online and visit any of the free currency converters. As of this writing, 1 Swiss franc is equal to 1.0379 US dollar, that is to say that 1 Swiss franc is worth just under $1.04. In forex trading, the pair is referred to as the CHF USD pair, and is quoted as 96 cents to a Swiss franc. For the forex trader, the current exchange rate is not the issue. The future exchange rate is. What is the value of a Swiss franc in US dollars going to be next week, month, year, and decade? A decade, or even a year away, sounds extreme for the currency trader speculating in the foreign exchange market. Traders in forex can be in and out of trades in minutes and even seconds. Day traders virtually always close their positions before the end of trading hours in their market. The issue is different for companies doing business internationally. Understanding the forex markets requires an understanding of currency risk hedging by companies doing business internationally. A shipbuilding contract or a contract for jumbo jets may be agreed upon and prices set in US dollars, euros, yen, yuan or any other currency. The problem for a buyer of a ship from a builder in China or a jet from Boeing in the USA is that exchange rates change over time. The buyer may need to convert his currency to yuan, yen, US dollars, or euros in order to pay the bill. If his currency falls in value, he will need to pay more in his currency than he hoped in order to come up with enough to pay the bill. If it is the seller who needs to convert a foreign currency, a fall in the value of payment currency will likewise hurt him. This is why companies doing business across borders and across currencies resort to forex options in order to guarantee an exchange rate and eliminate currency risk in their businesses. What is the value of a Swiss franc in US dollars, or any other currency, is pertinent when the Swiss franc is half of a currency pair involved in foreign trade. Because of the stability of the franc, how to trade forex in Swiss francs tends to be to side with the franc as the likely currency to rise, but not always. The Swiss franc is a very stable and strong currency. As an example, it took over 4 francs to buy a dollar up until 1970, and by 2000 it only took 1.6 francs. Today the currency trades 1-to-1 with the dollar. What is the value of a Swiss franc in US dollars going to be tomorrow? Periodic recoveries of the dollar have driven the Swiss franc briefly downward. However, if the mountain of debt that the U.S. is taking on to bail out financial institutions and stimulate the economy is any guide, we may see the franc leave the dollar at its wake. What is the value of a Swiss franc in US dollars going to be in a few years may not be of direct interest to the daily currency trader, but it is of vital interest to companies with multi-year contracts for international goods and services where one of the two currencies involved is the Swiss franc. Companies in Switzerland that come immediately to mind are Nestle, Roche Pharmaceuticals, Ciba Geigy, and Credit Suisse. Forex technical strategies will always apply to trading all currencies, including the Swiss franc. The fact of the matter is, however, that the Swiss studiously guard the value of the currency with sound fiscal discipline. Thus, the long-term route of the franc is most likely upwards. For more insights and useful information regarding the forex markets and foreign currency trading, visit www.theforexnittygritty.com.